Hello Simmers, this is your captain speaking, and today I have a video to present to introduce some new software called Plugin Manager. This is software that I have written, and it is available free at github.com. So if you will just take your browser and browse to github.com JGYO/plugin manager, that will take you to the home page for plugin manager. I'll have a link in the description below so that you can go and download plugin manager, install it on your system. The current version for plugin manager is 1.0.17 beta. And so it has a few little bugs in it, and it may be some rough edges, but you can begin to use Plugin Manager now and get some use out of it. In the meantime, you'll be helping us identify the issues and problems with it, and that will be very much appreciated. In order to find the downloads for the plugin at this time, you'll need to come over to the home page and look for the releases link over here on the right hand column of the page, and click on that. That will take you to this page, and the latest release will always be at the top. And if you'll scroll down right below this title and description, you'll find a list of assets, and one of the assets is the zip file that contains the setup for the program, Plugin Manager 1.0.17.beta.zip. And if you click on that, you get a warning from the browser that this zip file, this file is not commonly downloaded, and so it's trying to protect you some, but go over here and click on keep. This is in Chrome. Your browser might do a little bit differently here, but we'll click on keep, and that downloads the browser and brings up the zip file within Windows Explorer in my case. It may be a little bit different on your system. But what you want to do is come over here, back one level, and right click on the zip file that you've downloaded and extract all. You'll get you should get a setup like this. It'll give you a folder where it will extract all the contents. And within the zip file are two programs, setup.exe and setup.msi. Either one of these executable files will install the software, but setup.exe does a little bit more than setup.msi. So we suggest that you start that, and we'll do that now. Windows will give you a warning, and it's telling you that this is an unrecognized application, and they don't recognize the manufacturer, things of that nature, so they give you a little bit of information and warn you against running it. But click more info and then run anyway in order to run the setup program. You'll get this dialog box to open up. Just click next, and by default it will install in your program files directory. Don't use everyone in the install, use just me. The reason for that is that there is a file that's installed in the current user's app directory that other users would not have access to, and therefore the program would not work for them. So install it just for just me, click next, and then when the installer is ready, click next once more, and then you'll get an account warning about the software. You want to click yes to indicate that you want it to be installed. Sure what happened there, but for some reason my microphone turned off, and I think it was just momentarily ago, so we'll just continue. You'll get this installation complete notice. Click close, and then if we'll close these windows, get them out of the way, you'll see that there is a shortcut on your desktop, and there's also a shortcut in the startup menu. We'll click or double click the desktop shortcut, and that will bring up a window that looks something like this. In this case, this is a reinstall, so there's already some data in the program. A brand new install, you would see no data here. And what you want to do, the first thing that you start up the program is go over here to the setup link on the upper right hand corner and click on that. Then you'll come to the setup page, and it will look like this when you first start the program. And the reason for the red outline is that these are mandatory, and since there's nothing there and the directories don't work, we get a little error. What you want to do then is click Browse, and browse to where your community folder is that Microsoft Flight Manager finds third-party plugins, and select that folder. It's still red, and the reason is, as it says here, the hidden and community folders must be on the same drive, and we don't have that situation yet. So we'll go into Browse and find a folder, a special folder called Hidden. This is a folder that is used to temporarily remove the plugins that you don't want running under the flight simulator for the time being. And just select that, and then you'll get both of these red indicators will go away, saying that this has satisfied the conditions for the setup window. The zip files folder path is just a path where you place your zip files. It could be your download folder, but I recommend that you have a special folder for plug-in software. And you can include your exe files there if you have files that install in that way. You can include 7-zip files, and you can include regular zip files. Just be aware that 7-zip does not cannot be installed by this application, but the regular zip files can. At this point, we click OK, and now we have access to this little synchronize button down here on the bottom. And what this synchronize button does is it looks at your community folder and your hidden folder and it downloads, or it reads that information into a database. And now you can have information for all of the files that are in your community and database folders. And it specifies uh, which of the folders are hidden in this bright yellow, so that you can see at a moment's notice what's not in the community folder and what is. And that's enough to get you started with a Program Manager. There are bugs in the package. We encourage you to find them and report them at our GitHub location. But thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you later.